Banjo is a portmanteau of banjo and jaw, on account of their banjo, whatever that thing is. Bloat is just the word bloat. Maybe the word glow too. Bonkers bonk! I find it absurd that Big Blue Bubble would use such a lazy etymology this late into the life cycle of MSM. Bridget is a portmanteau of Bridget and Bridge. Bridget is a traditionally feminine name, so that places them at C tier on the monsters with genders tier list. Bulbo is a portmanteau of bulb and griro. Bulbo also happens to be the Spanish word for bulb, and griros do come from Spanish-speaking countries. Cahoot is literally just the word cahoot. Big Blue Bubble manages to get away with it because the only time you've ever heard the word cahoot is in the phrase, "in cahoots with blah blah blah." Cantorelle is a portmanteau of chanterelle, a kind of mushroom, and cantor, a person who sings religious songs. Conclusion: Cantorelle is religious. Clacula is a portmanteau of clack and Dracula. Clavinet is supposed to be a portmanteau of clavicle and gnat, but just comes across as somebody misusing the find and replace tool. Deja Jin is a portmanteau of deja vu and gin. Dentures is a corruption of dentures. Those teeth look pretty real to me, but hey, what do I know? The enchant in enchantling comes from enchantler and ling, probably the same place as Riedlingsling. Flutefly is a portmanteau of fruit fly, flute, and according to literally no one but me, soot. Fluoresce is a portmanteau of fluorescent and dress. This puts them at the, let's say, B tier on the monsters with gender tier list. Friendly is a portmanteau of fond and friendly. Ironic considering that I do not trust them. G'day is just the word g'day. Glottic is a portmanteau of glove, because just look at them, and optic, because they have eyes, unlike all those other monsters that don't have eyes. Glove is one of several words for mouse, such as more or mouse. Hollow is the word hollow misspelt to include the whore from Hawthorne. Weird considering that they are anything but hollow. Hippity hop is the music genre hip hop, but with the word kitty jammed in the middle of it, because surely it can't be fun beatboxing while trying to give somebody a piggyback ride. Knucklehead is the word knuckle and head, because knucklehead is just knuckles and a head. Loveless is a portmanteau of lover and marvelous. Mushroom is a portmanteau of mushroom and probably something else. Ostax is the word stax with the bony prefix os attached to it. This places them at A tier on the monsters with bones tier list. Echidna is a portmanteau of peck and echidna. Don't worry, this doesn't ding the counter. They are spiky. Periscope is a portmanteau of periscope and scorpion. Poppet is the word pop with the other feminine suffix et attached to it. This places them at B tier on the monsters with gender tier list. Puppets could also play a part in the name, but I think Puppet predates them. Plaid is a portmanteau of plaid because of their pattern, and laddie because Scottish. Plinkety is a portmanteau of play and kinky, an animal you've never heard of. Pluckbill is just the words pluck and bill, referencing their career in petty theft. Rorik is a portmanteau of roar and yark, that skull from Hamlet who is a really good listener. Which means that at least one of the monster handlers is a Fiat kid, which I think is neat. The only connection I could find in Ruba's name is the family naming scheme here. One thing I forgot to mention during Suze's segment is that the is the feminine suffix a. Not sure how I missed that. This places Ruba and Suze at B tier on the monsters with gender tier list, and Tula at A. Spytrap is a portmanteau of flytrap because it's a plant with a guy inside of it, and spy because the bug's eyes kind of look like night vision goggles. You're on thin ice, Snitcher Plant. Squat's name doesn't have a meaning, so I'd like to dedicate this portion of the video to the Playfids, portmanteau of play and ape. God bless you souls. Capricorn is a portmanteau of tap, because that's how they make their noise, and Capricorn, because they are sensitive and ambitious. They're focused on their work, but still spend plenty of time on their relationship. Their mind is a portmanteau of mind and the instrument salmon. Their mind is a vocalist monster. Tutu is just the word tutu misspelled to have 2 double O's, likely as a reference to the Pommery naming scheme here. Uduk is a portmanteau of udu and duduk, 2 words that I have no proof MSM Wiki didn't just make up on spot. Whimsies is just the word whimsy but plural. Wither is just the word wither but with 1 letter change. Zeester is just the thing Zeester. Quote, instrument for scraping bones. Which is weird, because I remember Zeester playing a koto. Juggler is a portmanteau of juggler, because that's how they make their sound. And yogi, because boy do they love their yogurt. Yum yum, can't get enough of that sweet yogurt. Hollow is the word hollow misspelled to include a hole from hole. Weird considering that they are not hollow out.